Hi Aquarius, happy birthday. This is Kelly from Moon Pie Tarot. This is your general love tarot reading for February 2017. So I've already shuffled the cards and I placed them. So we'll get started with your reading. Okay, so Aquarius. So, just real quick, happy Valentine's Day to you guys and to anyone who's having a birthday on February 14th. Happy Valentine's Day to you. So you're starting, coming out of the past with the Four of Pentacles. So this is an energy where I feel like some of you maybe have been dealing with a very possessive energy, either a partner or you. There was some kind of hiding, whether in a relationship. And I just feel like there was somebody was holding on very tightly to someone or something, and they weren't sharing. It may have been a secretive affair or a secretive relationship, but it just was kind of on the down low. Nobody was saying anything, or someone was just being extremely possessive of you, or maybe you of them, or just in a relationship in general. But you're coming out of that from January, or at least in the recent past, where you've got the Lovers. Okay, so this is your present situation here. And this card really is just talking about two people making a decision to be together. Okay, this can also be the Gemini card, so some of you may have involvement with a Gemini. But I feel like, you know, this relationship or this holding on, or this possessive energy, not necessarily a bad thing. Okay, it's just perhaps two people who just know that they want to be together, who just know that there's no one else out there for them. Okay, even if you are not with someone, you just still have this. You're still holding on tight to something or an idea, or hoping the two of you will come back together. Okay, but with the Lovers here, it's because of the Lovers card that is the message coming through to me, that this is a more or less, for those of you who are involved, this is two people who are not willing to let go. They're still making the decision to be together. But the challenge, you've got the Devil card, which can also be an obstacle. In the obstacle position, the Devil card talks about addiction. Some of you could be dealing with codependency in this relationship, or one person is dealing with an alcohol or drug addiction, or any kind of addiction issue going on in their lives. Okay, and so I do feel like for some, maybe you are holding on very tightly to someone, or trying to have them, maybe it's a control thing. You know, you do care about another person, but there's some kind of, it's difficult to let them go because there's something holding them. Okay, and that might be why there's this possessive energy going on. The Devil card is possessive energy. The Four of Pentacles has possessive energy. Okay, and I just feel like the way this reading is actually playing out for me here with you guys, I do feel strongly that the message coming through, and this is not for all of you. If this resonates for you, that's great. If not, you know, I'll see if I can find other messages here. But what's really coming through strongly for Aquarians is that you are in some kind of a situation with another person where there is addiction is ruling this relationship. Okay, it is like it's got you both chained. To have the Devil card over the Lovers is telling me there's some kind of bondage, and the relationship is not, it's not that it's not healthy, but it's not capable to be healthy because of some interference or something to do with some kind of, influence that's overtaking, whatever it could be. It doesn't have to be alcohol or drugs. It can be someone is a workaholic, or someone is addicted to porn or sex, or someone is addicted to exercise so much so, or there's eating disorders, or whatever it is, it's the main focus of the relationship, or the main focus of, even if this is a friendship, if you're single, or if you're just dating someone and you're not in a full relationship yet, this is what is holding it together, but it's holding it together under false pretenses. The love is not able to bloom because there's this heavy blanket of addiction covering it. It's like, I feel like you guys are wanting to have this you want this healthiness to come through. Maybe you want your partner to get help, or your partner wants you to get help, whichever it is, and there's still devotion. However, this relationship or this situation is not able to be healthy because you've got the devil card here crossing the lovers. This is like covering it. It's standing in the way of this desire to be healthy and have a happy, loving relationship. Okay, there's too much friction, there's too much control, there's too much dependency, there's too much, it's off balance is what's coming through. Now, what's below is the Magician, and so someone is trying to make things better, make things right. Someone keeps trying to start over, trying to do different things to fix it. Okay, but these are all illusions. Okay, and this is kind of like but it's what's the foundation of this relationship. In other words, this is the driving force in this relationship. Someone keeps trying to fix it. Okay, look, you can see that, this Magician has his cups, his wands, his pentacles, his swords. He's trying to talk this person into either being healthy, trying to overgive these emotions, over loving, trying to keep the finances going, whatever the situation. Even if you're just dating, maybe you're the one who's paying for everything because this person is very financially unstable because of whatever this addiction issue is. And it's like someone just keeps spinning this web, trying to keep it all up in the air, trying to manifest something new, but it's like fighting this battle is just not going to happen. The devil will win. Okay, unless there's some kind of surrender. And I feel like, whoever it is that's trying to, fix this situation, crowning is, fantasy. It's like, if it's not you, and or it's another person or a partner or someone else in your life, this is just telling me that you're living in a fantasy world, really, about this situation. You're, whatever it is that you are trying to manifest, you can't control it, and you keep trying to see your wishes materialize. You keep trying to see your dreams materialize in this relationship, and it's just not happening. And it's not like you're not aware of that. I feel like you are aware of that. Okay, maybe you keep trying to get them to change, or you keep hoping, you keep wishing that they'll do something different. And every time they get to this point where, they start to get it together, then it starts to fall apart again. Even if this is just like even if this is some kind of abuse or emotional abuse or whatever it is, it's like, if it's you, I'm sorry for the blur, if it's you, it's almost like you know it, and you know what's going on, and you're aware, but for some reason you're becoming, it's like the devil card is taking over you as well. Whatever's controlling this other person is also controlling you because of your attachment to that person. Okay, whether this is a friend or a family member or a marriage spouse, or you're in a relationship, boyfriend, girlfriend, whichever it is, I just feel like you're holding on tight, because it's like, if it's either you or another person is fighting this devil, and you're not going to win. And that's really what's coming through to me strongest in this situation. I just feel like you're fighting a losing battle here in this situation. And you have in the near future, you've got the Ten of Swords. So it's time to give this battle up. It's time to let it go. Whatever it is that you need to do, you can't control this person. You can't control their addictions, or whatever it is that's got control of them. You're just powerless over the situation, and you have to let it go. And this is what I see coming forward for you. Okay, the Ten of Swords is, it's I feel like when you drop your sword with this fighting, the other person will drop theirs. Okay, card is about surrender. And the only really true way to fight this issue is to surrender to it. Not accept it, not say, hey, it's okay, we can stay in a relationship and you can continue to do what you're doing. No, it's to surrender your power over it, because you just don't have the power to control it. It's going to completely, if it's not already, if it's not you or another person, make someone sick. Okay, the Four of Swords, and this is also in the advice position for you. The Four of Swords talks about retreat. So someone needs to go and get some help. Okay, and since this is in the position of you, okay, if you're the one who's in this addiction, you need to go get help. If it's someone in your life, you still need to go get the help, okay? To learn how to, especially if you're married to someone, you still need help to learn how to be in this marriage while they are in the throes of whatever they are in, okay? This card is telling you need to put your swords down and go get some rest, some mental healing. That's what the swords represent. You need to speak with someone, you need to talk with someone, you need to get some help. I don't even know if I'm going to have anything. I feel like for singles, this is also going for you, because I feel like there's someone significant in your life who's also dealing with this issue. Okay, even if there isn't a love, this could be a family member or a friend, okay, or it's you. Now, in the position of how others are viewing you, you've got the Page of Pentacles. I'm going to just put this down here for a second. I don't know why this camera's terrible. I should do my videos during the day. Truly sorry. Okay, so I have these new cards that I want to use. I just want to make sure that I have them with me. So in the position of how others are viewing you, the Page of Pentacles talks about putting ideas and plans into action, okay, and having a desire to manifest something, right? So I feel like whoever's in your life that is dealing with these issues, okay, whether it's you or yourself, you're going to start doing something about it. Okay, and that's how they're going to be seeing you. And the environment around you is going to be conducive to providing support and help for what you need to do. Okay, as far as this relationship goes. Whether you are, like I said, I just keep reiterating this, whether you are dealing with, when there's an addict involved, whether it's you or another person, you're still dealing with addiction, either way. Okay, whatever that addiction may be, it's off balance. So people are going to be viewing you as someone who will actually be reaching out and taking the steps to manifest something new. Okay, you're taking your time out here with the Four of Swords and getting some help. Sometimes this card to me looks, I don't know about you, but it reminds me of a hospital of some sort. And I'm not saying that you're going to a hospital, but I am saying that your emotional health is in danger right now. And, well, not danger. Don't let me scare you. I don't mean to say it like that. Your emotional health is at the forefront of your life in February. It's like screaming out to you that you have to take care of something on an emotional level, and I feel like that's what's going on with you. Okay, and the Page of Pentacles is saying start reaching out, and that's how people will view you. Okay, some of you may be involved with a fire sign. Okay, the Queen of Rods can be a Leo, Aries, or Sagittarius. Does not have to be. Can also be a Pisces. Okay, but either way, this is in your hopes and fears. So could be, if this is another person, okay, it could be you hoping that this person is going to, stand in the light and get help, but it could also be your energy where you're hoping that you will become strong, because the Queen of Rods represents someone, male or female in your case, that is very positive, very confident. She becomes very playful energy. She's healing. The sun is very healing energy. Okay, and this is what you are hoping. And I'm not really going to get into fears about this because I don't feel like it's necessary. I feel like this is more about hopes. And I see you being very hopeful about getting either yourself or this relationship back in a positive light. Now, your outcome position, you've got the Two of Rods. Okay, so this card talks about indecision. Okay, twos also represent two people. They represent partners. They represent balance. And it can represent division. So you may have some choices to make while going through this process of healing. There may be things that come up, okay, after some realizations are, after you see some things, or you start learning some things, maybe about yourself or another person. I feel like toward the end of the month, you're going to have some decisions to make in regard to this relationship. Doesn't mean there's going to be a split or anything like that. It just means that you've got the Tower card. Something is going to happen at the end of the month that's going to shake things up, either in this relationship or with another person or just in your life in general. Okay? The foundation for the way that either you or another person's been living is going to be starting to crumble, okay? Which is actually a good sign if someone is dealing with addiction, if it's you or another person. This whole whatever it was that they built, whatever this lifestyle, this relationship based on shaky foundation because of whatever was going on here, okay? This is going to start falling apart and crumbling, and somebody's going to be at a crossroad now trying to figure out what's the best direction to go. Now what do we do? Things are different. Things are changing. I'm changing. Now what? Is what we had real? Is what we started with real? Do we really care about each other? Questions are going to start being asked. Okay, so I'm going to pull an oracle card for advice for you guys, and I just got this deck, so I just want to say, like my last few readings, I do not have these cards memorized and they don't have messages on them, so I may have to look it up. So, if it doesn't make any, if I don't understand what it means, so please. Okay, I'm not going to take these because all of them jumped out, and that's just too much. I only want, what is the message for Aquarius for the month of February 2017 that they need to know in regard to the situation that they are dealing with? Aquarius. Artistic expression. Okay, this to me is telling me, for you guys, that you need to express your emotions in some type of artistic way. So if some of you are artists, which it's interesting because most Aquarians do have a very highly artistic nature. If some of you are artists, I'm not exactly 100% sure why Paul here is coming out with this message for you, but I feel like the message really, and I do feel like you will understand it when you hear this message, that there's something about you having to express yourself artistically in order to help heal you or another person. I feel like that's a therapy thing. I feel like that's something, if you are an artist, you need to get refocused back on that again, okay, to help you. If you are not, or maybe it's your partner needs to get back into that to help them. Maybe that's something that you can express to them. Or do something in your life for the month of February that will create a situation where you have creative freedom. There's something about artistic ability that helps to release our emotions. So the advice really is coming through for you. I wish it could be a card that says, be at peace and da-da-da, but there's a purpose for this card, and I'm not sure what it is exactly, but I think it's really important for you, to pay attention to that. Okay, Aquarius, so that was pretty heavy and very to the point with your situation. So let me know if this resonates. If it doesn't, then please check your rising or your moon sign to see if anything resonates for you there. There's some other videos that I have put out. Try to get a roundabout idea. When you listen to other videos, you can kind of put pieces together. Some of this may resonate for you, some may not. So, if it doesn't, please understand that the message just may not be for you for this month, okay? And good luck with everything, and I hope you have a wonderful birthday. Take care. Bye.